Man, a shoot around, huh? Let's skip this bullshit.
And
What?
getting mentally prepared to compete.
Arrest?
You see the focus. You feel the energy.
Look at my focus, bro.
These guys are ready to go. You're looking live and down at the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles, California. The setting for our broadcast tonight. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Well, we all saw the media frenzy that surrounded Anthony Davis.
Winning a big part of it, David. Thank you. Well, we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Cousins.
We've seen him regress as a rebounder these past few seasons. His numbers have come down in that department, and I'd like to see him concentrate on bringing them back up. I'm sure the team would as well. You can never have enough rebounding.
And the starting line
They really ditched Rondo, huh? And give Caruso the starting spot. Oh, there's Axel Walden. I haven't seen him the last time.
And it's
Last time I
Walden
pleased
in at
him.
the three. And for the Lakers,
AW.
up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. Then it's LeBron James. Then there's Insanity.
Fuck that
and
shit,
it's
bitch.
Caruso in at the point guard. And this late in the season, Clark, for non-playoff contending teams, really there's nothing to lose. The pressure is gone. You can let it rip, can't you?
Yeah, there's a freedom that you can play with when you don't have the pressure or the expectation of being a playoff team. And sometimes that allows you to play your best basketball because there is nothing to lose.
That's the third straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. So it's the Lakers now. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Oh, just let me in, bro.
Anytime you leave somebody open on James' team, I mean, LeBron, his court vision, outstanding.
Now Culver. Outside, Towns. Passes it to Teague. Just 5 on the clock. Fires the three.
Wow, he made that.
It's good on the three ball.
The first bucket for this offense, 1 of 4 to start the game.
Caruso, the pass to Insanity. James outside. Pass to Kuzma. It's rebounded by Vonleh.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Pass to Culver from outside the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
And that one's good by Davis.
And, you know, got to admire the patience inside from Davis. Outstanding at staying under control, taking his time, and burying the quality shot.
Now here's Teague. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Sacramento. Towns kicks to Culver. Puts it up from 17. The shot, no good. And the Lakers going the other way now. It's Davis on the wing. Here's Insanity, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. He's on Jeff Teague. Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of this game.
And I'll tell you who I feel for. The Wolves fans. 1 playoff appearance in the last 15 years.
Yeah, and you know, they've had some exciting talent in Minnesota, guys, but they've done very little winning with that talent. I think the good news, though, when you want to spin it positively, they still have that talent, and a lot of the talent is young.
Now, here's Walden.
Fuck you, Walden.
The game
Oh,
against
damn.
Sacramento, very impressive.
AW's jump shot as much of a weapon as is his athleticism.
Here's Insanity. Up and in on the layup. Insanity's got 6.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Towns. He picked up 24 points in their last win against Sacramento.
and we have to mention his rebounding. It wasn't all about the offense. He battled his tail off.
Man, Axel Walden, dog.
That one's good, Walden.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Towns, that's good, and it's Axel Walden with the assist.
Quick trigger off the catch and shoot. Towns giving the defense no time to react.
Here's Insanity, and he bangs it home with one hand.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Outside, Walden. And finish.
Damn, it's me and Walden, huh?
Spectacular. That's their man, AW. Listen to the oohs and ahs from this crowd. They love it.
Here's Insanity. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Noah Vonleh.
And, you know, quite a bit of turnover for the Lakers in recent years, guys, from the front office to the coaching staff. I think it's always important for an organization to have a common voice to speak in stereo and have everybody in proper alignment from the top down to the court.
Now here's Towns. Great numbers on a nightly basis as he averages over 24 points a game. The shot's good.
Excellent penetration from the point guard there. T, great quickness getting to the rack.
Here's Insanity after the made shot from Jeff T.
Uh-oh. Team take over, boys.
Powered that one of the game's top dunkers.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
And as the Lakers have looked to fill positions, Clark, a real affinity for candidates with the Lakers' history.
Yeah, you know, that's exactly right. They view it as a family, but here recently, they've expanded their options and have looked outside of past Laker pedigree in terms of filling some key spots, which is part of what you have to do if you're going to move forward and be successful.
And James picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Now here's Teague. Defense is right there. Davis with the block.
Nice block.
I tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground, and because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker.
Here's Walden, following the basket by Anthony Davis. Here's Teague. Kuzma with
This
the
game will blow up
defensive
right now.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Lakers.
Guys, their penetration has been outstanding. I mean, it's actually been great. They're really finding those holes in the defense.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
Now here's Teague. He has 5. Count that one. Teague's got 7 points in the game.
Man, the finesse and the skill from Teague to finish that play with the floater, exquisite. And good shot choice there, too.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense.
Oh,
so
block
far.
that shit.
It's blocked.
Oh, that's our ball.
As the Lakers gain possession. Andrew Wiggins checked in for Colbert.
Man, Wiggins is coming off the bench. That's disrespectful.
Looking at the last game for the Minnesota Timberwolves, it was a win against the Kings. To the inside. And Kuzma slams it in.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the
nice
rim.
defense.
That demoralizes the team.
Teague against Kuzma. Teague the pass to Vonleh. That's good, and so Teague with the assist.
Yeah, you know, not every point guard would be able to find an open man right there, but Teague is always looking for the right play.
James wide open, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Now here's Teague. He's guarded closely. And Davis pulls it down. Lakers leading by 12. Insanity, the pass to Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
You know, I think Kuzma's the kind of guy you've got to push out of the paint. When you don't, this is what happens.
And there's the foul. We're going Alex Caruso. That is his first foul of the game. And the Lakers with some changes. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Alex Caruso. And a change for the Timberwolves. Bell's checked in. Towns, wide open. Buries the long-range jumper. Towns has got 5 points so far. Here's Insanity. Second shot opportunity. That shot missing. Towns with the defensive effort. Here's Walden. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. He's got 8. And so it's the Lakers with it. They have a 9-point lead.
You know, the Timberwolves made Karl Anthony Towns their franchise cornerstone going forward. Cat signed a 5-year deal worth $190 million, and really it's not even a question. He's the present and future of this team.
And so it's Teague with it. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Outside, Walden.
Man, Walden. Oh, shit.
Down low, Wiggins. That's good, and it's Axel Walden with the assist.
Walden's like toe-to-toe with LeBron.
In his extension, Clark, it would have been hard to imagine the Timberwolves doing anything different.
You know, I think it's really rare to find a player so complete at this young age as Towns is. I mean, the production he gives you with his scoring and rebounding is really irreplaceable.
Here's Wiggins, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Outside, Walden. The pass to Vonleh. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. And it's Walden missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Inside, we've got Kuzma and McGee. Then there's Insanity. And it's LeBron James. And it's Caruso in at the guard position.
Give me that
That's
shit.
who's in the game for the Lakers. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Insanity in their last outing against the Warriors was outstanding. He contributed 51 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. The numbers in that game make me anxious to see what he can do tonight. Kevin?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Davis is checked in for the Lakers. Passes it to Vonleh. He dishes it to Culver. Basket made, just his second this contest. He's 2 for 7 now.
Continuing to tighten the handle, something Culver knows can take his offense to the next level.
Trying to get open is Davis, and that one, good. 18 points for Insanity.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Culver passes to Vonleh. Here's Teague. Just 5 to shoot. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They've led by as many as 14 points. They come in fresh off the win against the Warriors.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally.
Oh, shit.
Like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
Well, let's take this chance now to bring up the rookies at the head of their class in steals this past month.
Oh my
Take a look
gosh.
at Insanity. Always dangerous on the court. He leads the league.
And if those numbers show us anything, it's how good he is at picking up on ball handlers' tendencies and knowing when to make his move.
Well, he's a premier pickpocket last month among rookies. You can't afford to get lazy around him, because he'll leave you empty-handed for sure.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
And Clark, when you look at how the game has changed, if you were entering the league today, how would you reshape your skill set?
Well, the biggest part would be expanding my shooting range. I was a good shooter at the time that I played, but would need to expand it and was just starting to stretch out my shooting to the three-point line. And then also defensively be a little more committed to that end of the floor, really working to get better there. But ball handling, passing, scoring, rebounding, those were things that I did pretty well.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficient.
Culver's shot is off.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Now, here's Culver. After LeBron James's miss, Culver dishes to Walden.
Fucking Walden, huh?
Goes. Walden's got 14.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Count that bucket. That's now 26 points for Insanity.
Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. And the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now, and so far, no go.
And the layup's good off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 17.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. And now a chance to take a look at some numbers.
Oh my
for him.
gosh.
And the past 10 games have been all about his work on
One
the
more for
boards.
team
He's been a
takeover,
different
boys.
guy when it comes to rebounding. He's battling like he hadn't been earlier in the year, and it's great to see that kind of hustle.
Now, here's Vonleh. He's coming off a 19-point game against Sacramento.
And he was relentless in that one. I mean, he wanted to be the first to every rebound and almost was.
That's tipped.
Upping his intensity on the defensive end. Love to see that. Kuzma uses his length and athleticism to challenge and alter shots.
Here's Insanity. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. And it's Davis missing. Now, here's Culver. Covered by LeBron. Culver kicks to Walden. Dishes to Vonleh. That's in, coming off the assist from Axel Walden. Walden's got his third assist on the night. Lakers leading by 13. Here's Insanity. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now, here's Walden. 14 points for
Oh
him.
man,
And
this Walden guy.
throws it down.
My roommate, dog.
They have just been flummoxed. Haven't figured out AW at all tonight. And the way he's going, I don't know if there is any way they will figure it out.
Puts the D in a tough spot
figure
when you
him
have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game, but consider my doubts disappeared.
And the Lakers making a change here. Green's checked in, drills the three-pointer. 11 points for Anthony Davis.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now, here's Vonleh. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Here's Wiggins. It's deflected.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Now Teague, following the three-point attempt by Anthony Davis. And Davis sends it back. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And it's slammed in by Davis.
How about the leaping ability of Davis? Easily gets off the ground to throw it down. And he's a quick jumper and decision maker.
Now here's Teague. He's got 9. And it's slammed in by Teague.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's Walden, and that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Teague's got 4 assists in the game.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
And it's Davis finishing it off.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service dimes tonight. One sweet one after another.
Here's Teague. After the basket by Los Angeles. Over Green. That one a little long.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Walden with the steal. And here we go. Wiggins heading to the hoop. Oh, he just jams it right over LeBron. Wow.
Don't let Walden catch you napping now, because that's what'll happen. A steal, the run out, and points.
They double him with Wiggins. Here's Kuzma. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Kuzma's got 11 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Over Walden. Oh, shit.
Insanity, covered by Wiggins. No good from Insanity. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Took him no time at all on that one. Teague's got 6 in the quarter.
Hey, there's no denying it, fellas. Teague is one of the quicker guys in the league, blasting off in transition.
To the middle, here's Davis, and stolen by Vonleh. Now, here's Walden. He's got 20. Towns. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Showing determination inside. Towns absorbs the contact and gets the whistle.
And Towns drops them both.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Here's Insanity. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
And capable of defending multiple positions, Bell has the speed and length to annoy anyone.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Insanity has really been making it happen, guys.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their mates.
And, you know, that's what delights him most. That's what he takes most pride in. He loves being the chief facilitator.
Checking out the group now for Ryan Saunders to start the second half. Vonleh and Towns, the duo inside. The tandem at the 1 and the 2, Teague and Culver. And it's Walden in at the small forward. Culver in the corner. That's good, and it's Axel Walden with the assist. Culver's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Yeah, that was a room service feed there by A.W. Had the vision to spot the open man and then drop that dime right on target.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Man, Walden is
Hey,
on
they got a
fire.
nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
I would agree. Insanity the pass to Davis. To the paint. The shot's good from Kuzma. Kuzma's got 4 this quarter.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
One thing about Kyle Kuzma, Clark, he's not a ball stopper. When he touches the ball, he is shooting it.
I would not disagree with you there, guys. He is fearless looking for a shot. He hunts his shot aggressively, and he's very efficient. He doesn't need a lot of dribbles, but the one thing I like about him is that he doesn't hold on to that ball long. He's going to make a quick, decisive move or get it out of his hands.
Towns kicks to Walden. Five on the clock. Teague for 3. Got a hand on it. Kuzma, left side.
Pop it,
And
Kuzma.
the Lakers
There you
take
go.
on 2 more.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
It's stolen by Davis. And they're running. Here's James. Plenty of space. Again, Los Angeles.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist. You know, the scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't...
So what's your view on it?
Well, I think you've got more younger coaches that are capable and able to coach. And the league is quite young, too. I think it's a current trend. But we've seen that before in decades past when it seems the wave of coaches are younger. I think it's more or less kind of the cycle of life that we see across a lot of different industries.
Towns dishes to Culver. Clock at 4.
Oh,
And
shit.
Insanity picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Why did I do
Does
that?
the NBA consider widening the court to even out the value of those corner threes?
You know, that wouldn't be a bad idea, Kevin. But I also like the fact that there's a deep 3 at the top and on the wing. And then you've got a little shorter 3 if you can get to that corner. Widening the lane to make that 3 more in line or symmetrical with the deep 3 at the top. I kind of like having a short corner 3.
I agree with you. Now here's Teague. Not a lot of room. And Davis sends it back.
They've shown some strength in the paint today.
Oh my
Their
gosh,
work
you
on the
dumbass.
boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Here's Teague. There's the feed to Vonleh. Kuzma inside. Here's Insanity, and he makes good on the layup. Insanity's got 4 points now in the quarter. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
They have, but you also can't overlook how well they defend well over the past few seasons, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, you know, they squeeze it well. Low turnovers can be a double-edged sword, though. If you don't make many mistakes, maybe you're not being aggressive enough.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. JaVale McGee comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Alex Caruso. Here's Towns. And just miss after miss right now.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
Oh, you should have passed it to me, you dumb
This
bitch.
is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Teague with a clean look. Towns kicks to Culver. Another miss by Minnesota.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Here's Davis. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
It's LeBron. Oh, what a finish!
My goodness. Nothing out of the ordinary there for LeBron. I mean, insane athleticism.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Nice pass that time. What excellent vision by Jeff Teague out there.
The Lakers shooting has been brilliant in this game, 67% from the floor. Here's Insanity, trying to get open. It's Davis. The shot's good from Insanity. Insanity's got 37.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him.
Oh my gosh. Block that shit.
He feeds it to McGee.
Oh, he did. He got blocked too.
Rejection by Towns.
Oh my gosh.
Well, you see the great reach as well as the relentless pursuit shown by Towns. He's simply saying, not here, not now, not in my house.
Out to the wing. Here's Lehman. A three-pointer off the mark. And the Lakers with possession here. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Trying to get open is Davis. And that one drops for him. That's 12 points for LeBron.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Offensive rebound, Towns.
Oh, I almost had him.
Good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Towns has got 11 points.
Well, I like the way Towns reads where the ball is coming off when it's missed. And he's got excellent timing as well and did a good job beating everybody to the ball. Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Back to Davis. Another possession, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel. Actively seeking out his teammate.
Pass to Culver. Outside, Towns. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Culver in the corner. Clock at 6. The three-pointer, no good.
One made three formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
The shot's good from Insanity.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Pass to Culver. From the stripe. A rebound by the Lakers. Davis has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. He can't hit that time. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, guys, one of the things that the NBA has been forward-thinking about is always accepting new
that's an
ideas.
alley-oop pass. Oh shit.
They've got a bunch of them on the table in recent weeks. A mid-season tournament, a postseason play-in tournament, maybe even reducing the 82-game regular season schedule. Now, all of these would be very bold moves, but Commissioner Adam Silver has always demonstrated a willingness to think outside the box. Kevin?
PA, great assessment, good report, thank you so much. Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Howard's checked in for JaVale McGee, and it's Green in for James. Minnesota also making some changes. Bell comes in for Jake Lehman, and Wiggins is subbed in for Culver.
Fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
Snatched up. Insanity, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Outside, Covington. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Teague's got his 7th assist here tonight.
And, you know, whenever Covington is squaring up like that, he's money. Just an
McGee's checked in for
Man, we're up by 46.
Dudley comes in for Anthony Davis. Insanity, he's checked in for Murray. And Bradley.
Damn, let's go, Jared Dudley.
Timberwolves also changing it up. Noah Vonleh, he's checked in for Bell. Walden comes in for
Gonna
Robert
strip
Covington.
the ball out of Walden.
Subbed in for Teague. Jared Dudley out there with Insanity. And there's JaVale McGee. That's Rajon Rondo. And it's Bradley in at the 2-guard spot. That's the Laker 5.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Got a piece of it. Walden with the steal. Now here's Culver, the fast break chance. And a wide open look here for Wiggins.
Man, what a dumbass. He didn't even fucking win all the way through.
2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Insanity the pass to Dudley. Inside. Got it. Nice one there from Insanity. Insanity's got 45 points.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Towns kicks to Wiggins. McGee with the block.
Boy, and the wingspan McGee has covers a lot of ground. Very useful for shot blocking.
Whole new look on the floor for Minnesota. 6 to shoot. Layman pass to Reed. A second chance effort. That shot no good. Excellent D that time there from McGee. And he banks in the layup. Insanity's got 16 here in the second half.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Okogie, the pass to Reed. Here's Okogie. Hey, Clark, the NBA moved the presentation of the MVP award to after the conclusion of the finals. You like that?
Yes and no. I think you have two separate awards. You could have a playoff MVP or a finals MVP, which we have. And then you have a regular season MVP. The MVP is for the body of work done during the regular season. Well, I think there should be a clear separation between the two, quite honestly. So, no, I don't like it.
At least you're honest, Clark. There's the pass to Reed. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. McGee dishes to Dudley. Passes to Insanity. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Minnesota's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Rondo with the ball. Dudley the pass to Insanity. And got it!
That was a tough shot.
That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Minnesota shooting the ball at 42%. Graham kicks to Layman. Pass to Graham. Here's Reed. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A 3-ball. And another 3 for Minnesota.
This guy.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
Here's Insanity. Knocks it loose. And here's the break. Okogie for 3. Drills it from outside. Okogie's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Los Angeles has gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well. Insanity. Oh, that's blocked. And Insanity picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Now the Timberwolves with it. Pass to Reed. Here's Okogie, guarded by McGee. Nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Tries again. Again, what an avalanche.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught.
8 seconds. Oh, come on.
Fans ask us what qualifies as a legal screen versus a moving screen. They feel there's a lot of gray area there. What do you think?
Well, I think there is some gray area because the problem you have, one of the problems is a number of veterans out there have become really masters at getting a little extra into their screen, which borders on illegal and many times is. So the league is doing a pretty good job of clarifying. If you're moving your lower or upper body to help a teammate with your screen, then that should be called. And most times it is called as illegal. A hip check, a shoulder, any of that to set a screen is illegal.
Jordan Bell's checked in for the Timberwolves. Here's Okogie, guarded by Bradley. Snell, the pass to Okogie. Shot clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. McGee's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Bradley, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
And so it's Minnesota with it. Here's Okogie. Kicks to Snell. The pass to Graham. No good with the triple. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the 4th quarter. Insanity, the pass to Rondo. Here's Insanity. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Insanity's got 57 points. Minnesota shooting 32% in the 4th, perhaps looking a bit tired. Here's Okogie to end the run. And it's Graham missing. Here's Insanity. Hangs in the air. He takes it up and lays it in. Insanity's got 59 points.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Okogie, the pass to Reed. He kicks it to Graham. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Okogie. There's JaVale McGee with the rebound. McGee's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Insanity, the pass to McGee. And another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And it's good for 2.
Damn, that Reed guy, huh?
Reeves got 8 points in the quarter.
And providing the score, boy, they need it. That stops a 12-0 run by the Lakers.
Insanity hits it again. Wow.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Pass to Okogie. 6 on the shot clock. McGee with the block. And he's able to get it back. And the basket by Okogie.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Lakers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it's pretty incredible when you look at the body of work this year, guys. I mean, when they hit 70 wins, we were astounded. And then now, the wins continuing to pile up in what's been truly a remarkable and special season.
They were really smart in the use of that game plan tonight. Used it in their first 2 games against this team, which equaled to 2 wins.
Greg, if it ain't broke, why fix it? I mean, why change anything? Knowing how well they played in those 2 games, they probably couldn't wait for this one to wrap up the sweep of the season series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Insanity.
He did it all tonight, making an impact with more than just his scoring. How about the fact that he got a triple-double?
24 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Okogie. Here's Reed, and Insanity picks up the foul. That's his fifth foul. And Bell kicks to Snell. No good on the three. Here's Insanity, and another one falls. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily.
And we won by
They
60.
Won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you...
Look at this ridiculous stat. Holy crap. 71, 18, and 19.
Have you or someone you love been injured in a municipal motorized scooter accident? Do you or someone you love suffer from emotional and physical distress as a result?
Alright, we're almost there. Last two games, and one of them is against the Sacramento Kings. So tune into that one, guys. Thanks.